This view is what sold this for me. We have such beautiful mornings here. We're out here getting ready to do some morning chores. I'm gonna feed my adult chickens, and we're expecting a bit of rain, so I'm gonna take care of things before it gets too nasty out. You girls awake in there? I got food. Come on down. There you are. Ow. You gotta be a little more gentle in the mornings. Yeah, you're not as bad. All right. Alright, well, you guys enjoy breakfast. We'll get back inside before it starts to pour rain. It's trying to start to come down a little. Looks like the girls were hungry this evening. At least a little bit. I find there's something just peaceful sitting out here and watching them just take care of business. So I was out and about doing chores today, and I found a little bit of a surprise, and so I had a little side project. I found a tomato plant that I believe to be Roma tomatoes. And so I've tied it up, I've taken a few clippings, and this is going to be a little side project for the year. So, alright, so today I took a day off work so that I could get more work done. But I'd like to try and get some projects done today, so I got started earlier. It's probably about lunchtime now. So I just got done eating lunch. So I managed to go get some more straw. Got a few fencing projects I need to work on. Nothing major. Been out here with the ladies, trying to get their area cleaned up a little bit. So I've already cleaned out one of the coops. And I guess something I haven't ever talked about, that is a makeshift door. Not a good one. But really, I'm just trying to keep the chickens from going in there for the time being until I get a few more. There's really no need for me to set up two, when I've only got 2 chicks, so they can share. And so the nice thing is this whole wall here comes off. You can see the little brackets that kind of hold that on. So you just take that out and you rake everything out onto the ground, shovel in some new. So I got some wood chips today too. And that's pretty much that. And then something I haven't done since I moved in here, for some reason all the nesting boxes were blocked off, except this one, which is honestly a bit too large. But it looks like they made kind of a makeshift rollaway here. So I'll probably end up eventually redoing that. But gotta get all of these things cleaned out. They're full of stuff, including mice, I'm pretty sure. And then another project that I won't get started on probably for a little while is my garden. And there's a couple things, as far as projects go, that is, with the garden. One of those is my plan is to get a bunch of mulch delivered, probably just wood chips, and start trying to compost it. But the good news is the new crew will be big enough to help till it up. And so my goal is to try and put a garden over here. And so I've got some poultry netting that I'm going to string between there and up there. And I'll let these guys hang out in here for a while. But in the meantime, I got to get some holes in that fencing over there picked up or patched up. And then another project is I'd like to put a double gate in between those 2 posts up there, so that I can get truck in here to unload materials, and eventually a tractor. But that's all future stuff. And so today, for that project though, I've got a couple posts. Had some gates that I got for free from a neighbor, and picked up some concrete, and hopefully we'll see a gate in there before too awful long, and make it a lot easier than having to come all the way around down here. And my septic tank's down there, so I really don't want to be driving down there. But yeah, just one step at a time. Hopefully we'll see some real progress here soon. And I'll get some updates as I make some progress. Well, just wrapped up one project. Got the nesting boxes opened up, and they're all cleaned out finally. Got some new bedding in there. So maybe they'll like using that a little bit more. And guess we're on to the next project, which might be fixing some of this fencing. I haven't quite decided yet. I've also got a spot back there I got to clear out, so probably going to start either doing some weed eating, or I might grab the torch and burn out some of these weeds again. I know I haven't given an update since I did that, but so far so good. It's stayed out, so we may go ahead and tackle this fence row next. That way I can put my hot wire around it. I think what I'm going to do is put a hot wire about 2 foot up on the outside here. There's a rumor in the area is that coyotes are kind of bad. Well, I haven't seen any yet. I'd rather not take chances. So we'll see. Alright, so I think this has got to be our next project. So I've seen the chickens. You know, this is at the back of the coop here, or the run rather. And I've seen them snooping around, and I know they can get through that cattle panel there. So we're going to put up some hardware cloth to keep them in and to keep the nasties out until I can figure out exactly how I want to handle this spot. So I'm been debating on potentially attempting rainwater capture off of this building here. I think back in here would be a great place to build a platform to put the water barrels in. So we're going to see, but for the time being, I'm going to get that patched up and figure out how I'm going to do my electric fencing on the outside here. Keep anything from wanting to try and dig. But give you guys an update when I'm done. I got this part done up for now. Definitely temporary. And I cut it too short. But I think it'll be alright for now. On to the hot wire. I spent some time clearing this fence row here for the hot wire to go my electric fence on the outside. And so use a torch to knock everything down. That was probably, I don't know, an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half. And as you can see, most of this is either completely burnt up or shriveled. And based on what I've seen so far, that ought to keep that down for quite some time.